Hi, I'm Josh, and welcome back to Skyrim. Last time I kind of got lost in the catacombs of Sancretor, Tiber Septim's last resting place and fortress, the place where he became a god. Guess what I found? Nerlying the Keys Bearer. Which, I'm not sure, but it may lead down, but it may also lead up. Anyway. Tower key. I'm going to check the door on this level first, and then the other door. Also, yeah, these jail cells probably didn't hold anything, but this one is yet to be opened. Note to self, put some points into lockpicking. This was the distillery. I guess they repurposed some of these cells. Right. Is this... No. This is not where I need to be. Instead, we need to go back upstairs, which is fine. I'm struggling with a head cold, specifically a headache. It's getting worse, which is not pleasant. I guess my painkiller wore off. Whatever. Huh.
Lars, Yanir!
This place is in its own way quite pretty, but, headblades. Ooh. The Helm of Tiber Septim. It's not quite what I was looking for, but it helps. Sarcophagus of Tiber Septim? The Remonada. Yes, please. That's also a book I need to... Yeah. Investigate the Dark Influence. Yeah, I'd like to. Is there a key here or something? Ah, Imperial Iron Key. I knew it. Regal Jewel. Yes, please. Hold up, is that one of the... Is that the original crown? Yes, please. That's also going on display. Alright. The Helm of Riemann Cyrodiil. I thought we were going to get his armor. Whatever. I think that iron key is going to take me back downstairs. Just a thought. Hall of Judgments. Okay. That can't be right. Whatever. Ah, I haven't read this yet. The Internment of the Underking. Within this place shall forever be sealed away the evils of the Underking, so that the spirits of the great Tiber Septim may forever contain his presence within. Bound to his sealed tomb by 3 keyblades of the Dragon God, his tomb shall never again be opened without them. Safeguarded within his fortress, these blades will have places of reverence within, only to be removed during the time of the turning of the wheel, when the dead walk again, and the Underking's restless evil may once again stir. Find the keyblades. I got 2 of them already. I'm guessing the last one is in the iron area where I... couldn't get into before. Keyblades. That's a turn of phrase with ominous connotations, considering those were the things fate turned upon in the what's the name of the series again? Kingdom Hearts. What? Did I? Oh. Find the Underking's tomb and defeat him. That I can do. Now, Underking can mean two things. The king below, and, you know, the Grand Vizier. As stated in the Bible. What Moses became for the Pharaoh. Prime Minister, basically. But I think it's more of a doomy, gloomy title. So that's why this guy has it. Zurin Arctus the Underking. One of the men Triber Septim kind of absorbed to become a god. It's weird. He had to be several things, one of which was a strong magic user. He wasn't a strong magic user. So he basically stole the identity of Zurin Arctus the Underking. Also a good reason why he's basically Triber Septim's dirty little secret in here. No. No, 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 no. Okay, fine. Fine. Zurin Arctus, you are not, but I've had some practice now, haven't I? Worm Shroud. Dust to dust, bitch. And the final one. You. I will break you. And, what's it? No, 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 no. Destroys all undead below 40% health. Yes, please. Up goes the weasel. I am somewhat stronger than the Underking. Huh. Try to remove the Waystone outside Sanctuary. I can't remove the blades anymore. I thought I was going to get the armor of... I guess the armor of Triber Septim has already been destroyed in the 4th game. Yeah. The Helm of Triber Septim. Looks pretty plain, but I'm guessing it can be ascended further. Oh, another Actinic Flash. I like Worm Shroud. It's useful. Yep, Worm Shroud is awesome. I'm probably also going to use it when I go to war. Don't know. Certainly looks cool. Investigate the portal. What the hell? Deep breath. What is this?
The wayward son returns home.
So I do. Who are you?
I am the voice. I am the eye. I am the breath which makes Akatosh's will known. And you are his child, Dovahkiin. You are the gatherer of the symbols of those who came before you, brought here to beseech his lordship to do thine bidding.
I am Ko Na Rik, and I request Lord Akatosh's aid in reforming the Chim El Adabal and inset it into the Amulet of Kings.
Humility you may have, yet the full offering you do not. The blood of the mother you have in full, yet the breath of the father you have yet to fully obtain. Go forth and make whole the symbols of the offering, so that the heart too may once again be made whole.
Yes. Thank you, brother. Elder brother. Let's get out of here. The power binding the Amulet Waystone fades, and the amulet slips off and into your hands. You feel a force pulling you back to solitude. There we go. Well, that was an experience. I got a bunch of new toys that I'm eventually going to have to stash. Orion.
What can I do for you?
Talk to me about the Hall of Heroes.
This central area is called Andor Historic.
Oh, sorry.
Like I mentioned, it seems many unlikely relics are gravitating here, and you may... Greetings.
I'm back from Sancretor.
Ah, you're back. Were you successful?
Yes. We have a lot to discuss. The Herald of Akatosh spoke to me.
Are you serious? Akatosh must be aware of our pursuits, and the offerings must have drawn his attention as we intended. Splendid!
Yet, we are not done yet. There are other symbols we need.
Truly? What did he say?
He said we had the blood of the mother already. That's presumably the shield. This helmet I found, I couldn't find the armor. But we don't have the breath of the father.
Blood of the mother you have in full, yet breath of the father you have yet to fully obtain.
That.
Curious. Quite vexing.
Yeah.
Well, the blood of the mother must pertain to Alesia, Raymond, and Tibia Septim, so if those are the symbols in full he spoke of, then that means there would be 3 more symbols under the breath of the father. This is quite interesting. Well, yet to fully obtain would imply that some of the items you brought along must be symbols of shore.
Check this out, the Ring of Arctus.
Oh my, this is an Imperial Royal Advisor seal with the crest of Zurin Arctus, the Underking.
Yep. I met him and fought him and put him back in his grave. Who was the Underking?
Zurin Arctus, Imperial Battle Mage and Advisor to Tibia Septim, was referred to as the Underking, but the accounts are quite confusing.
That's because he ate his, not his soul, but his very personage, his being. But of course these accounts are confusing.
There are disrupting stances on who exactly the Underking was, because so far as I can tell, he was comprised of 2 souls. High King Wolfhearth was also considered to be the Underking in one of his lives, of which he had several.
Tell me more about Wolfhearth.
Wolfhearth of Atmora was a High King of Skyrim who was said to have saved Skyrim from Orcay, who summoned a shadow of Alduin to consume the entire population's age down to that of children.
Ha!
Of course, how much of this is truth or mythology, most will never know. Wolfhearth summoned Shor to fight Alduin, and then used a shout to restore the people of Skyrim, but it advanced his age so far that he died. Then the people of Skyrim sung forth Shor to lead an army to march upon Morrowind, and Shor raised the ashes of Wolfhearth to be the general. This is where his Ash King title came from. After that battle, he was once again slain, and his ashes carried back to Skyrim by Kine. This is where he became the Grey Storm.
The Grey Storm.
He was summoned forth many times over the ages to exact revenge and conquest. Eventually, he rested for a time, which is where his Underking title derived. He later awakened when the Greybeard spoke a prophecy of the coming of Tibia Septim. Wolfhearth would eventually come to serve as the Storm of Kine, and was how the name Talos Stormcrown came to be.
So he was the Nord King Arthur, And Talos took some of that awesomeness for him.
Oh, it gets even better. He's also regarded as being the tongue of Shore, or an avatar of Shore. His power with the voice was so extreme, in fact, that he never spoke. As a single word could tear down an entire mountain face, he made his many royal decrees through the written word. He was also responsible for restoring the ancient Nordic pantheon and driving away the Alessian pantheon we know today as the Eight Divines.
Carry on.
In one of Wulfharth's lives, he was allied with Tiberius Septim and Zurin Arctus. They betrayed him, however, and his soul was trapped within the Mantella, a massive soul gem constructed by Arctus to use as a power source for the Numidian. This trapping cost Arctus his life, however, and his soul was merged with Wulfharth within the Mantella as an unintended consequence.
So they're all connected in some way.
Wulfharth was bound to Tiberius Septim as Dragonborn, and with the title of Ismir. And Arctus was bound by way of his soul, merging with Wulfharth and sharing the title of Underking. So therefore, Zurin Arctus must be one of the three representing this Breath of the Father.
So the other ones. Why did the title of Underking or Ismir matter? I mean, Talos absorbed those titles, didn't he?
The truth of divinity resides in the will of the worshipper. Most of what is true in our world is because we simply choose it to be. Divines are only such because they are believed to be, and that faith powers them. Much of what exists in the heavens is mantled or reflected here on Nirn.
Hello, Ariel.
So a shared title does very much mantle itself to a shared connection in some way.
As above, so below. And what is the breath of the Father?
Well, I would surmise breath to mean the voice, or the Thun. The blood of the mother would pertain to Alessia, and her blood pact with Akatosh, which means that the father... Could it possibly be...
Ismir?
Morahouse?
That's not what I thought you were going.
Sorry. Let me step back. So, the Herald is implying that there are representations of 6 individuals who could make the amulet whole again.
Yes.
3 of these represent Akatosh, Alessia, Raymond, and Tiberius Septim. The other 3 represent...
The blood-bound Dragonborn.
Zurin Arctus, Wulfharth, and, if I am correct, Morahouse. Morahouse was, or still is, a demigod who was the husband of Alessia. His name means first breath of man.
Ah!
Tied to Kine in that regard, and also is associated with the Thun, as is implicit in his name. This bonds him closely to Wulfharth, who, again, amongst many other titles, was called the Breath of Kine.
So where would Shore be connected to Akatosh and all this? I mean, this is literally yin and yang. Anu and Padume, order and chaos. Shore is Dark Brotherhood, is space. And Akatosh is light and the sun and the bow and the elves.
Well, let's not forget, Shore is the Nordic version of Lorkhan, and one telling states that the Chin El Adabal is formed from Lorkhan's blood.
And Akatosh's blood.
Akatosh filled that vessel with his own blood, so really, the Amulet of Kings seems to be a reflection of both deities.
Order and chaos. And both have to be represented in order for it to be made whole again.
Exactly. So it seems we need to obtain something pertaining to Wulfharth, and something from Morahouse.
Yes. Where would we even begin to look?
Well, interestingly enough, we have Morahouse's relic already. You recovered the Lord's Mail some time ago, if I recall.
Yes, I did.
That is also known as the Armor of Morahouse, and was worn by him, in fact.
I'll grab it. So that's one more left, isn't it?
As far as Wulfharth is concerned, during his reign, the capital of Skyrim was Windhelm.
Yes.
From what I remember, there are various dedications to the High Kings of old around the city, which chronicle their deeds and record their deaths.
To Windhelm,
I would
then.
explore there and see what clues you might uncover. He also resided in the very same palace of kings that stands today. Once you have the remaining relics, you should be ready to return to Sangrator by way of the Alien Waystone and appeal to the Herald of Akatosh. If I do not see you again before then, take care of yourself. And as always, I'm here if you need me for anything.
Got it. Thank you.
Farewell.
Grab the Lord's Mail.
Need something?
Yep. Okay, investigates Wolfhart's Black and Windhelm. I thought the Shrine of Akatosh was down here. Lost Valley Redoubt, but I guess I'm wrong. That's fine. I'll go there some other time. Don't worry. And I also need Nightfalls and Sentinel and Last Scabbard of a Crash at some point. For now, though, we are definitely going to there. Help Mudras burn the planetarium. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I need some cogs too, so that's also a thing I'm going to need to think about. But we're not done yet. Next step is... yeah. I'm going to need to spend some time sorting all this stuff out, aren't I? And I might also need to make replicas of the Lord's Mail and the Helm of Tiber Septim and yada yada yada. Don't I? Can I do that now? Replica? No, that's archaeology. Oh, no. I'll deal with that some other time. Yes. Ring of Zurin Arctus. Ebony ingots. And the Lord's Mail is going to require ebony and leather. Okay. 4 ebony, 4 leather. Leather. And the armor, the shield of Raymond Cyrodiil. Yeah. Bonk. Shield of Raymond Cyrodiil. Can I make a copy here? No. Well, too bad. At least I got those replicas that I can stash. As well as all that Akaviri stuff, which I'm going to do immediately. After that, we're going to Windhelm. Probably next episode. We'll see. I'm still pretty excited about gathering all these Dragonborn pieces of equipment. Oh, yeah. Not the Waystone. Not the Helm of Tiber Septim. Can I make a copy of the Waystone? Sure. No. I cannot make a copy of the Aled Waystone. Okay. Come on. Okay. Dragon Pits. Nope. I can drop this stuff, though. A lot of human flesh. Huh. Could sell this stuff some other time. Keeping the bronze scale robes, though. Ah, the Regal Jewel. Replica. And of course, Akaviri stuff. Nope, I already checked those shields. Okay. And the Headsman's Axe. And the Underking's Will. Oh yes. Glacial Crystal. Okay. Oh yeah, and Sir Justice Patchwork Cloak. I don't need that right now or ever. Yes. Don't need this stuff then. I should get more elven arrows blessed, but I'll do that some other time. Maybe even off screen. We'll see. Yeah, I'm still pretty heavy, so a lot of this stuff's gonna have to be sold. Could dump the fragments though. Aetherium, Regal, and fragments. Let's go. And we're a bit lighter, so let's go upstairs and take a teleport to Windhelm. I know this episode's been going on for half an hour now, but I want to see where this leads. And yes, I'm going to do this for a while without Inigo. Don't know why. I just feel like it. Yeah. It's only been a few episodes since we were last at Windhelm. It's already getting... It's at 5 a.m. instead of p.m. That's quite good.
Crap. I owe you a drink. I've been looking for you.
Ooh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Nice.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did I get? Letter from Thonar Silverblood. Oh! I do not approve of your meddling with my claim to the Karthwasten mine. I'm not expecting your treachery, but you will soon see how unwise it is to turn your back on me. Consider this warning and do not betray me again. Ooh-hoo-hoo! Got 1,000 gold bounty in the Reach. That's very, very bad. Whatever. Find Dragon's Fall. Huh. I also need to go to the Reach for 2 things. 3 things now. My bounty, the Debellish quest, which apparently I haven't done. Oh, I could also go for this drummer schematic and the Source of Power in Lost Valley Redoubt. So I have reasons to go to the Reach. I also have reasons to not go to the Reach. Whatever. I'm going to go here first, then to the Reach. But I'm going to do that next episode. Right now I'm going to write down what I just said. Thanks for watching. See you then.